When Jesus grew up, we know that he took away the sins of the world by dying on a cross. But unlike anyone else who has ever died, Jesus rose from the dead. This is called the resurrection. We celebrate Jesus' resurrection on Easter. After Jesus died, his body was taken down from the cross and placed in an empty tomb. On the third day, some women returned, and they wanted to prepare Jesus' body with special oils to anoint him and prepare his body for final burial. Let's listen to what happened when they arrived at the tomb. Let's read Mark chapter 16, verses 1 through 8. The women find the empty tomb. Mary Magdalene, Mary the mother of James, and Salome bought spices to go and anoint the body of Jesus. Very early on Sunday morning at sunrise, they went to the tomb. On the way, they said to one another, "Who will roll away the stone for us from the entrance of the tomb?" Then they looked up and saw that the stone had already been rolled back. So they entered the tomb, where they saw a young man sitting at the right, wearing a white robe, and they were alarmed. "Don't be alarmed," he said. "I know you are looking for Jesus of Nazareth, who was crucified. He is not here. He has been raised." I wonder, what was it like being there that day, being the first to hear the good news? I wonder what the women were feeling when they were approaching the tomb. What were they worried about? The rock. They didn't know how they weren't going to need to move it aside. No, what did they find when they got there? The rock had already been rolled away. There are many people we hear and read about, such as the man dressed in white. Who could that be? I wonder. He told the women some very important news about Jesus. What did he tell the women? He is risen. He is not here. And then he gave them a job to do. He sent them to look at the place where Jesus had been laid. When they looked, what did they find? Was Jesus there? No. Who were they supposed to tell first? Peter and the disciples and those who have been closest to Jesus when he walked in the land of Israel. I wonder how they felt as they went out to share this amazing news. Jesus had died, and now he is risen.